Alright, I'm going to do a quick demo review of my last season week 1 match. This is the team NKB versus what do they call themselves? My net graph is a Warcrime. This is before they moved up, like the 1 week they played before they moved up to invite. I'm an engineer for NKB. I thought this would be a good demo because as I went through it, there's a lot of things I did right and a lot of things I think I could have done better. And I feel like I can explain both pretty clearly. In general, we did lose this match, but this was one of the better rounds, so.
4, 3, 2, 1.
But hopefully we can just quickly go over. I always put my telly through the left side. And with this, I check for sticks quickly, just out of habit. And then I was going to push the car a little bit, but we do have times 3 on it right now. I did this with my old team. I'm not doing this with my new team, but I experimented with rolling out with level 3s, and this was mainly when I wanted to play cart versus playing on flank. This was very good because you have a dispenser with you at all times, aka the cart. So this is a little bit of a slower time. I'm going to be following the cart right behind it, inching my gun up ever so slightly as the more space that we create. One of the things I definitely could have been better was just quickly leveling that up to level 3 a little bit faster, because I could have caught that soldier a lot more off guard. I tried to edge cart a little bit before backing off, but I do get caught. I didn't look behind me on the shack, and the scout caught me. My gun does go down here, and at this point, there's no point in keeping level 3s if I'm expecting to push this point anytime soon. So I just resort to using minis. Therefore down, so I expect we want to start moving forward here. Yeah, we're going to get aggressive with banner. The play that I was trying to do here was a wrangle on hill. Here I should be dropping down on the cart and help supporting my team. I don't have a mini built. I'm a little bit late on the mini, but I'm trying to edge cart with a pyro. I do go down here unfortunately, but my mini does finish off the pyro. This ultimately creates the space needed for my team to capitalize and cap. So I don't think it was a waste of a death. Like, sometimes you're just gonna die. That's just how it is. And when they were looking at me, they weren't looking at my team that was pushing them on hill. Here's the fun part of just pushing cart. Dispenser up. A little bit more aggro of a gun before I rotate to flank. I expected to see my sniper here, but I'll see him a little bit. Here I'm just waiting for my soldier to catch up. I'm going to try to hold this pass position in the lockers. My soldier does show up, and I'm going to follow up on him and try to capitalize. He does go down pretty fast though, so I give up on that. I noticed an Uber exchange. I need to stay out of it. I did kill the scout that's on my sniper, but I'm just really waiting for post. I see the spy and I try to kill him, but I couldn't quite get it, and I died in the process. Ultimately, it's a decent play. Oh, don't forget that you can do forward spawns if you have a forward spawn blind. It's a decent play to just try to stay outside of the Uber and then play for post to push cart, especially if your combo is playing on the cart. You want to wait until after the Ubers are done to start pushing. Which is what I was trying to do there, but I was caught out a little bit too quickly. I was probably a little bit too far in. spy that was on my medic. Here, just pushing the cart. I'm gonna rotate soon enough to try to get my buildings up in last position. I think, yeah, I try to support my flank, but I noticed the scout, and that kind of messages to me, hey, we don't have big door. And what do you know? We don't have big door. Here, I'm already in, so I'm basically committed to cart, so I try to stay on as long as possible. That was probably a big error, because my team immediately Ubers after. That's probably something that you could work off of to improve, is don't do what I did there, where I was kind of in before the Uber. Try to play post a lot more. And I think that was actually a big contributing factor as to why my team lost this fight. I'm actually surprised their sniper missed that. The SR. Yeah, I don't really have much to do. My flank's dead. I was going to go help him, but when I realized that they were dead, I just go back and try to play closer to combo, I think? Oh no, I do go in anyways. Alright, because we wanted a little bit extra pressure, so trying to get the fire off cart. Soldier's gonna clean up that scout kill. Playing with my sniper, but I'll be like, yeah, he'll die, and I should start to rotate flank here. Yeah. My idea here is I just want to sack for cart. It's rolling back, and we really can't afford it, so I did coordinated sack with my spy to stop it. This is an unfortunate Uber. We were in right after. It works out for us, but ultimately it was not a clean Uber. For my rollouts, I like to do Eureka effect. It just works for me and how I usually do my setups. The teleporter is literally like just meant for my rollout too. Like I don't expect anyone to take it, so I don't mind putting it in like weird, out of position places. By the time my team is starting to die, I should have my tele like dead or moved like in time. Yeah, I moved it to a little flank position meant for my spy and maybe for my soldier if they wanted to take it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, and here's just the downtime at the start of the round. I have a passive gun. I use a passive gun on this team. So I don't have anything to really see at the start of the game. I'm just kind of looking around for a spy, trying to see if I can catch something. I quickly pull my gun with the rescue ranger. That's usually how I like to try to back out. You just do with the rescue ranger versus just holding it, picking it up, and then leaving. Switch to Jag. I don't need to keep my tele alive, so I don't even bother saving it. Instead, go for an interesting play, putting the tele exit back there. The main point is that if it's sapped, I know exactly where the spy is, and if it's not sapped and no one finds it, then I can find out later on. A kind of neat thing that you can do with it, when your gun is being sapped, like you kind of saw there, was that I hit it twice with the Jag, leaving it at a little bit HP. The spy expected me to try to take off the sapper, and he was going to reapply it. Instead, I went for the shotgun shot, and then when he was air blasted back, I then took off the sapper and continued to support my gun. It's a nice way to bait the spy and kind of do a little bit of mind games with it. Here there's an Uber exchange, so I'm looking around but keeping my gun Ubered in case there's spam heading towards it. I don't want my gun to go down. I'm really just looking around for the spy during those times. Personally, I like to pepper randomly in hopes of catching the spy in a random rotation. It's RNG whether it works, but thought I'd try it out. Here I have to pressure side tunnel, and I make it known to my team, and everyone looks over there, though I don't think anyone full rotates to deal with it. So far it's looking like a good hold, but I forget the mistake that makes this go bad exactly. Guess we'll see. Lots of spam on cart, and they use on heal here. I wrangle to decrease damage, heal, and look around for spy. Spy is caught and goes down. Yeah, it's there that my gun goes down, and I try to back out. I think I go to spawn. Yeah, I bumped the spy, so I'm kind of trying to find him, see the decloak, able to get the spy pick before finally backing out. I think he decloaked expecting me to stay lit, but I took the pack immediately. This is actually something in my playstyle I changed. If I am building a level 1, I don't go on that crate. It's too risky. That's how I'm changing my playstyle. That I would probably recommend is don't put it on this crate if it's just level 1 and you're trying to upgrade. Like, I'm looking around occasionally in case there's a spy or a sniper that I have to be wary about. But just in general, just having it on tracks would be probably better. I didn't expect them to take so much ground so quickly, so I was a little bit more aggressive than I should have been. My gun and I both went down because of it.
The enemy has received additional time.
Dispenser going up. Building a sentry.
I expected not to have a lot of time left, so I built a mini instead of a level gun. I'm immediately trying to put it on top. I don't think I'll have enough time to upgrade it though. Yeah, I see the spam heading towards it, so I'm trying to absorb as much damage as possible so my team can hopefully capitalize. Doesn't work extremely well. I do get mini up. My main focus here is to focus the gun so that my team has more space to work with. I do make a little bit of space so they now start to move in. I don't want that cart to go up the hill, so I was willing to sack my life to try to stop that. Luckily I didn't have to make any adjustments there. Switch to level 3s, but 6 seconds left, there's no real need to do anything, and it's over.